Hello everyone, welcome back to the Bloodworth Show, your favourite football show. Everything to do with football. Well, not really. Mainly Premier League, international games, big news, transfers, banter, whatever you need to know. But I am English, I'm from England, I support Arsenal. We're going to talk about game week 6 in the Premier League. We're going to be looking forward to who's playing each other. We'll talk about each fixture and the teams, and then I like to do off-the-cuff predictions. I was absolutely awful last week, but it's only game week. It was only game week 5. I'm not going to be perfect. So, starting tomorrow on my time, I am in America, 6:30 a.m. Saturday. Newcastle at home to Man City. After last week's antics for Man City, I hope one of their players gets sent off, to be honest. No, I'm kidding. That it just ruins the game. It's boring. I want to watch entertaining football. Whatever you say about Man City, they are entertaining. Sometimes they're boring and hold on to the ball too much. But that Savino guy, very cool guy. Proper football player as well. He's exciting to watch. So, yeah. Newcastle, not really doing very well. They had a good start to the season. They're on 10 points, 6th, just lost out to Fulham away, so they're going to want to win against Man City as well if they want to keep pushing, keep pushing under Eddie Howe. They haven't been playing the greatest stuff though. Harvey Barnes has come back and scored some brilliant goals. I don't really know about their team, but it looks like they're very slow to start this season. Losing 3-1 to Fulham is not very good. It's kind of shocking, really. So it'll be an interesting game to watch. It'll be a very interesting game to watch. Next up on that, tomorrow is Chelsea versus Brighton, 9 a.m. for me. Chelsea, that might actually be a very good game. Chelsea are actually starting to pick up pace, starting to look good, starting to flow better. Nicholas Jackson's scoring goals, and everyone used to banter him, but he's actually doing very well. He's scoring. He's establishing his game more. He'll be the player to watch out for tomorrow. Jadon Sancho's had a pretty good start to Chelsea life, I would say. They've got a good team. Cole Palmer, they're cooking. Enzo Maresca is getting them cooking a little bit. Brighton, on the other hand, started very well to the season. Last couple of games, holding to draws. They've slowed down a little bit, but the Hertzler guy, the coach, is very, very good. I love his football. Very progressive, very balanced. Of course, he's got a red card last game, so he's actually not going to be on a bench. So that could change everything for them. I think he's allowed to be in the stadium, though. He's just not allowed to be in the dugout. So, yeah, that'll be interesting to see how they play without him there. Relaying instructions. It's always much more difficult not having him in the changing room and whatever. Or can they go in the changing room, actually? Someone let me know. Are they allowed to go in the changing room and talk tactics? I'm not so sure on that. Anyway, tomorrow at 9 a.m, there's like 5 games at 9 a.m. Brentford versus West Ham. Brentford had a tough go in last game against Tottenham. Feel hard done by. Vicario probably should have been sent off. If a goalkeeper handles out the box and he knows it, it's got to be a red card in my eyes. Nothing given there, and they lose 3-1. They're scoring goals, though. Wissa scoring. He was injured last week, actually, and Buemo scored, though. I think in the last 2 games, they scored in the first minute twice, so they come out pretty quick, want to get a goal. West Ham, I thought they were going to be pretty good this season after their transfers, but they've been very, very, very bad. Not very good at all. Not very good attacking, not very good defending. I thought they'd have a balanced team last week against Chelsea. They were shocking. Chelsea ripped them apart at home as well. So Brentford are at home. Could be a good game. It'll be a very physical game, definitely. You can just tell by looking at those two teams. Another game at 9 a.m. is Everton at Crystal Palace. That'll be an interesting game. Both teams haven't won a game yet. Everton have gone up 3 goals, 2 goals to lose all the games or come back to a draw. It's been a very weird start to the season for them. They got a draw last game against Leicester. Leicester haven't even won a game yet. So like I said in my other videos, bottom of the table is going to be massive. And Everton versus Crystal Palace, there's going to be a massive game. Crystal Palace haven't even won a game yet. They're on 3 points, Everton on 1 point. So Everton at home, they scored 3 the last time they were there and then lost. No, they scored 2, then lost 3-2, I think. Or the other way around, I can't remember. So you expect them to do the same thing. Crystal Palace drew against Man United last game, which is shocking for Man United, really, because Crystal Palace haven't done anything this season. You know, their minus goal difference, I think they've only scored 4 goals. So they're struggling. And that's a massive contrast to how they ended the last season, the end of the season. They were cooking. So yeah, that'll be an interesting game. Also tomorrow at 9 a.m, Arsenal versus Leicester. You can kind of feel like it's going to be a comfortable win for Arsenal, but they have had a lot of injuries recently. David Raya could be out, Odegaard's still out, Marino's still out, Jurrien Timber could be out, Ben White could be out. You know, there's so many players out that it's going to cause a little bit of a rift for the team. But you're at home. Leicester have been struggling. They haven't won a game. They've been scoring, but not winning, you know. So it'll be a tough game still. Every game's a tough game in the Premier League. But you fully expect Arsenal to go and do the job there. Okay, next up we've got, same time, 9 a.m, Nottingham Forest, Fulham. That might be a very good game, actually. Nottingham Forest haven't lost yet. They're still one of the unbeaten teams. And last out, they drew 2-2 with Brighton. Brighton is still unbeaten as well. Pretty fireworky game, 3 red cards. Of course, Nottingham Forest now haven't got their captain, Gibbs White, and they haven't got their coach on the bench. So this could be an interesting game. Fulham have been doing pretty well. Their away form, I don't think, is very good, though. But they've been doing better and better. Emil Smith-Rowe, Reece Nelson, you know, Jimenez is scoring again. That could be a good game. Fulham are sitting 9th, Forest are sitting 1 point above them on 8th. So you would want Fulham to keep kicking on with their current form and winning the game, obviously. But Nottingham Forest are in good form as well. So that could be a very good game to watch. Fulham are very, like, every game they've played as well has been very exciting. So out of those 5 games, I would watch that one or Chelsea and Brighton, just because it will be fun. Okay, after that at 11:30 a.m, Wolves host Liverpool. This could be a very interesting game. And it's funny saying that because obviously Liverpool are second and Wolves are rock bottom with 1 point. But Wolves have still been scoring and Liverpool lost to Nottingham Forest at home. So it could go anyway, couldn't it? Liverpool are away. Salah has been having so many chances, but he's been missing. You know, Luis Diaz is cooking for them. He's an absolute baller. He's their star man at the moment. Diego Jota is, I think he scored in the, are they in the Europa League or Champions League? No, it's the Cup, EFL Cup. They're in the Champions League, though. In the EFL Cup, he scored for them the other day, I believe. So that could be an interesting game. You fully expect Liverpool to go win it, but you never know with Wolves. Wolves were winning 1-0 away at Aston Villa for 70 minutes, and then they lost 3-1. So you never know. They're scoring, but they just can't keep the goals out. So interesting. Okay, moving on to Sunday. Ipswich Town host Aston Villa. Now, this could be an interesting game as well. Ipswich at home are probably going to be up for it, going for it. They're another team who haven't won a game yet, but they've got 3 draws, so they're holding their own, you know. You don't really expect them to be doing that. Yeah, Leicester are the same. Southampton are not doing very well, but whatever. Aston Villa have been a bit all over the place this season. They keep winning. You know, they're third. They've only lost 1 game, but they've also been going down. You know, they've been losing, and then they have to come back and win the game. So John Duran's probably the person for that, off the bench, last-minute screamer. You know, it's just interesting how they're playing at the minute. But they're third. They're on 12 points. They're above Arsenal. Yeah. Of course, the only game they lost was to the Arsenal. But whatever. That's 8 a.m. on Sunday. After that, 10:30 a.m. is probably the biggest game this game week 6 after Newcastle Man City is Man United Tottenham. Obviously, it used to be a massive clash when they were actually good. They're both crap now. Sitting 10th and 11th, mid-table. Shocking from both of them. Man United on 7 points. Oh no, they're both on 7 points. Spurs just have a better off goal difference. At Man United as well. Man United just drew with FC Twente in the Europa League at home. Ten Hag's not proven his identity that he wants the team to play. I don't even know what he does there, honestly. Is he just a manager and he just manages his players? Does he actually coach? I haven't got a clue. I hate Tottenham, but I hate Man United, so I would like them to both maybe draw, like a really boring 0-0. You know, Ange Postecoglou is not like that, though, so Tottenham will be attacking, Man United will be attacking. It'll be a fun game to watch. We'll see how that ends. And then finally, Monday games are like, they're okay, but when it comes to a Monday night football and there's Bournemouth versus Southampton, it's just not very exciting, is it? You know, it's just not very exciting. Southampton 1 point, 0 wins. Bournemouth 1 win, 2 draws. They're both heavily down there. You expect Bournemouth to win that at home, but you never know. Like, Bournemouth play very good football. Very, very good at keeping the ball, playing the game, but they can't score. Can't score to save their lives unless they're playing at Everton and coming back from 3 goals down or 2 goals down, whatever it was. Absolute chaos. So, yeah. Again, the bottom 5, none of them have a win. The only 2 above them have 4 or 5 points. It could all change this weekend, you know? It could all change. If you see Ipswich, Crystal Palace or Leicester win, then that drags everyone else back down and they go up 4 places, you know. So it could be very, very interesting. It looks like an okay weekend. There's 2 big games, you know, but you never know in the Premier League. This is the problem. This is why I'm going to go into my predictions, but you just never know. You haven't got a clue what's going to happen. It could be absolute chaos. It could just be normal, boring football, you know. So, off-the-cuff predictions. We're going Newcastle, Man City. Of course, I really want Newcastle to win, but I don't know, because Rodri's out. De Bruyne's out. You just don't see Man City ever losing, do you, with Haaland? But they've got Fabian Schär, who could probably bully him a little bit. It'll get heated. Newcastle can wind them up. They got wound up by Arsenal very easily. But it's not a big game like that, is it? So I'm going to go Man City. I'm going to go Man City 2-1. Oh, I see a draw now, though. All right, I'm going to go 1-1 there. I'm going to go 1-1 draw. Yep, 1-1 draw. Chelsea-Brighton. Chelsea at home. Brighton are good, but their manager's not there. I'm going to go Chelsea 2-1. Chelsea will win that one. Brentford-West Ham. I think Brentford will win. Brentford will go on and win 2-0. Everton-Crystal Palace. Now, this is very interesting. I can see a draw written all over this. I'm going to go... No, I don't know, because Everton do score. I'm going to go 1-1 on that. I'm going to throw a lot of draws in here, because that's what happened last time. Arsenal-Leicester City. Comfortable 2-0 win for Arsenal. I can see that. Nottingham Forest, Fulham. Fulham to pull away a win, finally. Let's do 2-1. Chris Wood will score just for my FBL team. 2-1 Fulham. Wolves, Liverpool. Wolves will go up a goal, 1-0, but then Liverpool will come back. Will be like 2-1 in the 90th minute, and then it will end 3-1 with not a consolation goal, with another goal, and it will be 3-1, but it'll make it look like Liverpool dominated them, but they didn't. Ipswich Town, Aston Villa. God, you have no idea. I fully expect Aston Villa to go win that, to be honest. Probably 3-1 Aston Villa. Sorry, Ipswich. Man United Tottenham 1-1. It'll be a boring game. Bournemouth Southampton. Bournemouth to win 2-0. Yeah, I'm quite happy with those predictions, actually. So we'll see what happens there. My predictions last time were absolutely shocking. I think I got maybe 1 or 2 close to the final score. All the rest were like nowhere near. I think I had like Chelsea and West Ham at 2-2, and Chelsea smashed them 3-0. So that's what I mean. You just can't tell. Hopefully, the more I watch, though, the more I'm going to be able to tell their play style and who they play good against and not. I can't watch every game, but you can kind of tell from who they have beaten before. So, yeah, it will be interesting. But again, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy my analysis on the Premier League and the game weeks. Let me know your predictions in the comments. What do you think I got wrong? What do you think you agree with me? And again, please like, subscribe, comment, favourite, download. I don't know, do what you can with it. Show your mate over there, just show them the screen. Say, oh, hey, have you listened to this guy before? Share, spread the word. And I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you.